Luke Amstutz joining us now from East Noble, and Coach, as we enter on a new season up in Kendallville, what are some of the things that you like about this East Noble team? Obviously, you graduated a really talented senior class last year, so I imagine kind of filling some of those holes with some new dudes this year.
For sure, but as most people know, we're always cycling some new guys through and getting them ready, and we've got a lot of young talent, and we have a little bit smaller senior class this year, so we're going to have some younger players on the field with a little less experience, but we're still going to have size and speed and kids that play really hard. So we think we may surprise a lot of people.
Zander was a starter last year at the quarterback position, taking over. Now that he's got some experience, where is he still kind of the guy that makes the offense go for you? And if so, who are some of the guys that are going to need to step up around him?
Zander certainly is a guy that we're going to have to lean on as a leader, as a guy that understands the offense and get guys in the right spot. We've got it takes a lot more than just a quarterback, and he's got guys to get the ball to, and just not a lot of experience catching or running the ball on the varsity level, but guys that have a lot of ability. Tyson Reinbold at running back, and Michael Mosley at running back, David Sturdivant and Keegan Corbin at wide receiver. So there's guys that have put in their time and put in the off season, and we're really excited about. But probably our biggest returning group that we're really excited about is the offensive line. And when you have 3 returning starters, and a couple of them are really good players and have been there for 3 years, you're going to be able to do some things, and we're really looking forward to that.
It's pretty good if you're talking about the offensive line after you graduated a guy like Chris Hood. So.
For sure, Chris stood out as a 6'8", Division I commit, but the college teams, they recruit the height and whatnot, but we have a lot of really good football players that aren't 6'8", and they may not all be going to play Division I football, but they care a lot and they work hard, and we have some really good kids, and we're excited about them.
You take a look at the Northeast State. Norwell can certainly run the football with Graft. Leo scores a ton of points. They might be changing their offense a bit this year. Columbia City had been slinging it around with Bolt. You have to play defense to win this conference. It's not just an offensive shootout. So defensively, what are some of the keys for you guys, and who are some of the guys that are going to be counted on even more so this year?
We're really excited defensively, especially up front. We have some athletic young D linemen that are going to be getting on the field. We returned 3 really good linebackers that played a lot of varsity football. Damon Bentley and Connor Lines and Dylan Creel. On the D-line, Michael Mosley and Zach Leidy and Easton Brown. So we've got some guys that have been through the games, been through the fire, and are going to perform really well. Our conference, I'm very proud to say that our conference has really started to kind of climb the last few years. And I think there's a lot of good coaches, a lot of good players. There's been a lot of Division I players coming out of our conference. It's just really improved the football, the facilities. Every game you go to on a Friday night in the NEA is a big game with big crowds and a lot of fun to be a part of. So, we'll have to be at our best every week. There's really not a lot of teams anymore that you show up and beat. You got to be at your best all the time, and we're going to do that.
Obviously, last year, you got plugged into the quarterback position, learning on the fly to a certain degree. So now that you've gotten a year under your belt of what it's like to play on Friday nights, how do you go about leading this offense, and how do you take this offense to the next level?
I think it really starts with, we have a lot of younger guys, so it starts with me being a leader and showing them that it's a lot bigger than JV football and freshman football for even some of these sophomores that are going to play. I think that me not turning the ball over is a huge advantage for us. That's one of my goals for this year, and I think that's really important for us to win a lot of games.
Nick Munson, Chris Hood, Rowan Zolman, a lot of standouts on this team offensively that have graduated. Who are some of the guys, what are their names, that are going to need to step into bigger roles for you offensively this year?
We lose a lot, but we gain a lot in heart and talent and kids that want to play a lot of football. And so, Keegan Corbin's going to step in at wide receiver. David Sturdivant's going to step in Nick Munson's spot. Zach Leidy is going to fill in. He's played since he was a freshman on the line. Just a lot of kids that are really hungry to play football. There's Connor Lyons on defense. Even our returning seniors on the offensive line, they got to take a step forward, and I think that we're going to be really sound.
Yeah, obviously East Noble is used to competing for a conference championship every year. So what is it that's going to take you guys back to that level, and what are some of the keys for this team as a whole as you enter another season?
I think our biggest key for this season is staying disciplined, playing with a lot of intensity and energy. And when we do that and we set the tone early, I think we have a lot of talent. that we can beat a lot of teams.
Goals-wise, what are your goals as a team as we enter a new year?
I think we have a lot of talent to go win a conference title. We can go compete with just about anybody.
Appreciate it, my man. Good luck this year. How do you guys go about setting the tone for this East Noble team heading into a 2022 season?
We're from Kentucky. We just get down and gritty, man. We blue collar boys. We just like hitting people,
The roughneck football.
Yes, sir. Roughneck football.
All right. When you take a look at this East Noble team, obviously you graduated a talented senior class. So who are some of the guys that are going to need to step into bigger roles this year as a team to get you guys to compete at the level that we've always seen?
We got some new old linemen. We got some new receivers. David Sturdivant, Michael Mosley. All really cute kids, but they like playing good, hard football,
For you guys, talk about this offense. Zander obviously kind of learned on the fly last year at quarterback, but now he's got experience. Where are you guys going offensively? What's going to be the key for you guys to put up more points than we even saw last season?
We're going to keep doing the same thing. We're going to keep running the ball, but we're going to start throwing the ball more. Zander's got more confidence now throwing as a quarterback, so I think we're going to see a lot more in him too.
What's the attitude been like for this team in the offseason? Obviously, you guys have been together 7-on-7 and in the weight room.
Mm-hmm. We've been taking it patient. Everybody's been learning a lot, just taking it slow. We're going to get there.
For you guys, when the ball rolls out August 1st, first practice, what's priority number one? What are you really trying to work on day one for this team?
Can you repeat the question, sorry?
What's going to be the focus day one for you guys practice-wise?
Just continue just being tough. That's all I got to say,
The final question, what's it going to take for you guys to compete for a Northeast State championship this year?
We just need to, a lot of young guys. A lot of young guys need to step up and make big contributions to the team.